Hello and welcome back to the sideboard here at Star City Games, Washington, D.C. I am with Aintrazi.
Hello.
And we are actually just talking about, if you look up Turboland on the internet, there you are playing this deck.
Yes, way back when,
many years ago.
Yeah, missed up legal.
But you've decided to bring it back.
Yeah, actually, what happened was I was trying to build a blue-green 12-post, and I didn't have the cards for it. About these cards, I was like, all right, I'll try this again.
So explain what is going on in this deck for folks at home.
It's basically a control deck that just like plays control, counters spells, stalls, until eventually it just combos off and like starts like taking extra turns, playing more lands.
Right. So explain the extra turn combo to everyone.
Like you can like you have time warps to take turns and take advantage of like Jace or Hornagreed, so you can like get more card advantage. Then you have like Walk the Eons, which locks them out if you have like Crucible and Azusa or Crucible and 2 Explorations. You actually take infinite turns. That's infinite turns. You end up locking them out of the game with Crucible and Exploration by like wastelanding them. Then you eventually get their basic with Ghost Quarter. Sure. Just like strip like Ghost Quarters. And sometimes it's just like a strip mine by itself.
So you can either take extra turns forever with Walk the Eons, or if you ultimate Tameo, you can cast Time Warp
or Walk the
Eons.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also can like against aggro decks you can like constantly fog them out with Constant Mists.
Right.
You just fog and buybacks by sacking a land, which is fine in this deck.
And the way that you actually end up killing them is typically with Mishra's Factory.
Mishra's Factory, Jace. Yeah.
But you've also got Moloku the Clouded Mirror.
I do. Moloku was actually my general.
Okay.
This deck. There's 2 generals.
I see.
Alright. So no, Moloku is like a nice way to kill planeswalkers or just fog in general, and also like if they hate you out, she's fine. She's another one that's like good in this deck. Like you can bounce lands, replay them, draw cards off Hornagreed.
Sure. This looks a lot like a cube deck that you were like, I like the 40 so much, we're just going to add some more additions.
Yeah.
Like we'll add a second Time Warp, we'll add a second Upheaval, we'll add a second Fact of Fiction. We'll max out on counter spells because I really like that card.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like that feel too. You can also, like, another interaction with this deck is if you have like Horn of Greed and Explorations, where you have like no Crucible, if you have a Borrow, you can just bounce it back to your hand and play it over and over again. Like,
to keep drawing cards.
Play it three times and draw like 3 cards. So.
Sure. So, moving to your sideboard real quickly.
Sure.
Helps shore up a little bit of your matchups. For example, you have Zern Orb to be able to deal with Blue-Red Delver or
any hyper-aggressive deck, I'll even bring one against like a mid-range deck. I'll bring like one in just to hopefully stall out.
Ground Seal and Bojuka Bog for Reanimator, Dredge, things like that.
Ground Seal is actually really good against Deathrise Shaman too. It like hoses Deathrise Shaman and Snapcaster, and it can trip, so it's not like you get nothing out of it. So.
And you also have Thrun, the last troll on the sideboard.
Yeah.
What's that coming against?
Just control decks.
Just control decks?
Yeah, slow control decks. Or like he's also good against Zoo. If you can play Zoo, like a 4/4 body that just eats a creature every turn is pretty good too.
Nice. And so
he's also obviously more aggro decks.
More constant mists in the sideboard for more aggro decks. Now it looks you've been doing all right with it. We had you on camera earlier.
Yes.
This deck looks like a ton of fun. Do you actually think that it can be a player in the metagame again?
It might be. Like I said, I made it real quick, but I need to shift some cards around. But I really enjoy the deck. Like it's a blast to play. So
if you were to fix the deck for next week, what would you change?
The cards that have been like iffy so far are Azusa. Honestly, Azusa, Moloku. You probably want one Upheaval, and
what would you want instead?
I'm not sure. Like I know I want Shackles in this deck. I definitely want Shackles, like maybe two main deck Shackles.
Okay.
Because those win game against like so many aggro decks. I'm not sure what else. Maybe like Academy Ruins for like explosives, or Academy Ruins and O-Stone.
Sure.
Just something.
Well, this deck looks like a ton of fun to play. Good luck in the rest of the tournament, Ollie.
Thank you
for coming to the sideboard.
Thank you.